Hey YouTube, we're here with
William Cord, and today we went 3-1 with net decking off YCS London Saryuja Turbo. Funnest deck in the world. If you used to play Synchrons, play this deck. If you just want people to pick up your cards and read them all the time, play this deck. If you want to make unbreakable boards and have 500 life points left, just play this deck. This deck's insane. So let's just get into it. So first things first, you play a lot of starter cards that can just straight up make Saryuja. So 3 Venus, easy.
Does anyone ash that card?
No one ashes this card. They just wait for the first Saryuja, but then once you have Saryuja, even if they ash that, you probably have another starter in your hand.
Yeah.
I've had my Saryuja ash, and then I just summoned out the Plant Engine, and you just went broken. Common cards are busted, dude. Followed by 3 bricks, but it's not really bricks. You can just shuffle them back in. Who cares? This card, 3 Sky Blaster. So it really only combos with, if you still have your extra normal summon, because if you summon it off of Saryuja, doesn't make any difference. It will not get its effect. I've made that mistake before, and it costs you games. So it only combos with your 1 Sky Striker token and your extra normal summon. Otherwise, it's really bad, and I find myself later in the game just shuffling it back into the deck. Next up, we have 2 Gamma Seal, because you always want to be able to negate your opponent's stuff, and it also makes your board unkaijuable. The only thing they could kaiju is the kaiju itself. So you out yourself in going games 2, and then I drew this multiple times to out problematic monsters, and just having it main decked is amazing, and it's the best kaiju informs in archetype because negates everything, and then it's the best kaiju out of archetype because it has the lowest attack.
Yeah.
Next up, you win. If you summon this against half of the meta except True Draco, which I beat today because Imperial Order just killed him.
Yeah,
that's a funny story. And
It's not funny.
It was pretty funny. You had 700 in standby, Daniel.
but against everything else in the meta, you win.
Good. Yeah, danger.
They just can't do anything.
You just can't summon anything.
Next is the one other engine. You want to see this every time because it thins your deck the most, and it gets you Brilliant Fusion, or if you drew Brilliant Fusion, you have 1 Instant Fusion, which we'll get into later. And it just
degenerate combo for
degenerate,
a long time.
Absolute combo, and it doesn't even matter that Invoker's gone because you just need names. So all you need is different names. So then we play, of course, the 3 Scorpio, and you play 1 of this, YouTube. Do not play 2. 2 is stupid because you run so many engines in this deck that you can shuffle it back.
Yeah.
Please only play 1 of your problematic cards. Like, you're playing 1 of this too. Do not play 2.
We're not playing Desires, it's fine.
Don't tilt yourself because you think that you didn't brick. No, you bricked. And you can shuffle it back. It's okay. Next up, we're playing 1 Rescue Ferret.
Card's cute.
It's amazing.
It's the cutest.
And then we'll get into that purpose in a second, but you also want to play 1 Damage Juggler, 1 Trick Clown, and then 1 Hat Tricker.
Oh boy.
A ton of combos. This, you can, sometimes you can just you summon out the Scorpio and get the Cobra, and then Cobra and get the Brilliant Fusion, and then Brilliant Fusion dumps Damage Juggler. And then what you do with Damage Juggler is you might not have another normal summon target in your hand, so you banish this to search this, and then you normal summon this as your extra normal summon with the Seraph Knight on board, and then you make your Saryuja with the 4 materials, and then you just make this Chain Link 2. They cannot react to it. They cannot ash it, and it's amazing. It guarantees your first Saryuja to go through.
Cute.
And then with Rescue Ferret, this card shuffles itself into the deck to special summon monsters from your deck whose total levels equals 6 at points to zones link monsters you control 0.2. So you make a Saryuja. Saryuja's got 3 down arrows, and you summon out this, this, and this. And you can make Nap Beast, or you can make Barkion, or if you draw Soul Charge, which is literally a game-winning card in this deck, you make both and Ib, and then you just summon out the Christie as well. These cards are amazing. If I would cut anything, it would be the Phantom Sky Blaster. I don't know what I would put in, but probably some sort of card draw
Heroic guy
or
seems pretty good. Another
Thousand
Earth.
Blades, yeah.
Thousand Blades.
Another Earth target for Ferret.
So let's get into spells. This is underwhelming. I shuffled it back so many times. You think it's a starter card, but with Rescue Ferret,
It just like isn't.
it should be an Upstart Goblin in my opinion, because you don't care about the difference in life points. You're just trying to win the game.
Blasters in.
Yeah, it's Foolish wins games. Hornet Drones wins games. Waterfront. If you don't know what this card does,
Read.
read it.
It's so good.
Whenever a card leaves the field, you place a counter on it. At 3 counters, you search Gamma Seal. And Saryuja's second effect is that you can special summon any monster from your hand. And so this is the sucker that has the counters on it, which just let you win the game.
You just summon an Infinity
negate
Barrier.
everything. Next is Monster Reborn, obvious. Soul Charge, obvious. Call by the Grave. We play 1 instant because
It's searchable.
and then Triple Brilliant, and then that's about it.
Extra deck.
extra
that's
deck.
40 main.
40 main, yep.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
In the extra deck, real simple, not a whole lot going on here. 1,000 as restrict for the instant fusion, 1 Seraph Knight, 1 Beast, 1 Barkion, 1 Link Karibo, Imduck because you need to get rid of normal monsters, Link Spider because you need to get rid of normal monsters, another one because you need to get rid of normal monsters, Kagari because it's amazing, Ib because it says that they can't out your Nat Beast with an Ogre, Nightmare Phoenix because you have, I guess, 1 spot. If you want, Triple Saryuja, and
We got
then
un, dos, trois.
yeah, this one's the best one.
In
It's
that
Euro
order.
print. I built this deck off of friendship and $20.
See, the thing is, this Skull Dread, this one is my Skull Dread, so this one clearly resolves the most often.
But this is the best one. This is
It's the
game
power
winner.
of friendship,
This
Robbie.
one summons Christia.
Oh,
That one
this
does
one
summon
summons Gamma
Christia.
Seal, though.
whatever
Christia.
summons Christia wins you the game.
You're
And
right.
then last but not least, you need 1 boss monster for super problematic things, and that's either going to be Borreload or Boral Sword. Overall, the deck feels really consistent. Besides the Sky Blasters and the 1-for-1, those are the only changes. But seriously, if you're on a budget, this deck is going to cost you about $50, and half of you all I know have a ton of these cards sitting around because they were in OTS packs and structure decks and everything over the years. So just look through your bulk. You can build the deck, have a good time, trash locals, beat Sky Strikers, not the best deck in the meta, lose against Thunder Dragons because that's probably the best deck in the meta. And overall, have a good day. Take it easy.
All right,
I'm out.
thanks, man.